Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to our Tuesday edition of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and today in studio, I have Chase and Jen from Just Be Kitchen.
Thank you.
So the natural progression, they were on diners, drive-ins, and dives, and now they've moved up in the world, and they're on What's for Lunch. I think that's how it goes. Next thing, really, they could retire now. There's nowhere else to go. Who's going to give me a history of Just Be Kitchen?
Yeah, I can. So we're 100% gluten, grain, refined sugar, dairy, soy, corn, peanut, legume free. Yes.
And why is that?
Well, really because I didn't want to have healthy food always taste like it's about lack or sacrifice.
Yeah.
So we're serving a community with allergens and athletes and and people who just want to be a better version of themselves. But what was happening was that healthy food was kind of like pick your protein and your two sides. And we wanted to demonstrate that we could do comfort food that doesn't scream lack or sacrifice.
The presentation here, it's like hard to believe that this could be gluten-free.
Oh yeah, gluten, grain, refined sugar, all of it.
Where are you located?
15th and Platte, 2 doors down from my brother's bar and right in front of REI.
And when did you open?
4.5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the concept? Is it full service? Is it counter service?
We're fast casual.
Fast
Order at the
casual.
counter,
Okay.
sit down, we'll bring it to you. Yeah.
Serve any alcohol?
Absolutely.
Oh, you
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, we have gluten-free. It's all gluten-free, all of our alcohol. Our spirits are grain, like reduced grain or grain-free, and always gluten-free.
So you have like a full bar. They can get anything-ish they want?
Yeah, full bar. We stay away from whiskey or
Sure.
we stay away from rum and stuff like that where it's hard to have like reduced grain. But yeah, full bar basically.
Very nice.
And exciting cocktails.
I wish we had one right now. I need a drink. Let's get into the food because it looks amazing. Start with this guy right here. What do we got?
So that guy, we have our magic. It's a chicken tikka masala. We make the tikka masala in-house. Everything is made in-house, by the way.
Okay.
The naan bread is our own recipe. It's topped with a pickled onion that's actually a little bit different. It's a citrus pickle. And then we've got a cilantro and mint chutney on top of that. And then a little extra cilantro on top just for some extra bite to it, a little extra pop. And yeah.
What's your background?
I am from North Carolina originally. I did a little bit of everything out there. I worked I did a retirement community. I worked at the city club out there. I did Irish pubs, European cafe kind of thing. Like I was a little bit all over the place. Moved to Colorado right at 5 years ago. My first job was actually Avery Brewing. Lots of fun. Had a great time out there. Then I came down to Chautauqua. The dining hall in Boulder. I was the executive sous chef there for a little while, and then I joined Jen when I moved down to Denver.
How long ago was that?
That was right at 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've been here ever since.
This wasn't your specialty, this kind of food going into this?
I had done a little bit of it, not quite to this restriction. I had done some gluten-free. We had quite a few vegan dishes and things like that at Chautauqua that most of it was specials that we would run through, soup du jour, all that kind of stuff. And now it was really just about, the way I phrase it a lot is, from my history, I had this much knowledge of all different kinds of food, and then when I came here, my ingredients shrunk from here to here, and I just have to be more creative in that space. So, yeah, it's taken a lot of research, but it's been a lot of fun.
It doesn't look like you're missing anything. It looks like all the stuff you'd see.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you.
and that's the point. It's like
Yeah.
when people crave, burritos and biscuits and gravy and curries and chicken tikka kebabs, and we just say, okay, we can do those, but we're going to do them the JBK style.
Nice. All right, what do we got here?
So that is our enchanted salad. It's got an arugula base. The dressing is a balsamic and roasted garlic basil dressing. We have a dairy-free almond feta. We've got some pickled red onions that are different than the ones on the Magic.
2 different pickled red onions.
Might as well. I mean, not messing around. Everybody loves pickles. We have our in-house made granola. So that's got a little bit of sweetness to balance out all the umami there's in the dish itself, and then a little bit of beets for some earthiness.
Beautiful.
It's a grain-free granola.
This is our passion. It's the green Thai curry. So we make a green Thai curry sauce with coconut milk and some white onions, sauteing those all together. Reduce it down a little bit so it's got a nice mouthfeel to it. Cauliflower rice and our mixed vegetables, which are mushrooms, asparagus, carrots, and broccoli. And then we've got cilantro and scallions on top to just give you a nice little freshness at the end.
This doesn't look fast casual. This looks fancy.
I like making good food. That's all I can say on that one. So this is our bright. This is a Moroccan carrot dip. So we take carrots and garlic and roast those, and then we puree it down with some tahini and things like that. Moroccan spices, and then we also have our house-made tortilla chips. That is the same tortilla we use on our burrito and any wraps we use, and that's also made in-house.
I was going to say, there's no way you're making that tortilla.
Oh, absolutely.
He's
Yeah.
making a tortilla.
We spend a good 20 to 25 hours a week making tortillas.
I mean, that looks incredible. I can't believe you make that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is our pièce de résistance. This is the burrito. This accounts for quite the majority of our food sales in general. So we have the house-made tortilla. We have
What are you making the tortilla out of?
almond flour.
Okay.
Yeah. So on the inside we have a cheddar whiz, which is a vegan cheese substitute. We've got a sweet potato hash. We've got scrambled eggs and a house-made sausage crumble that we do with Polidori sausage.
Polidori, a 100-year-old Denver company. We're cutting it open.
They do really well for us, yeah. We just get their ground pork in and we season it ourselves, though.
And that's the pork green chili that was featured on the Food Network too.
Yes.
Can we see in there? You got that? Leave it right there. All right, and a little dessert. Somehow this is gluten-free.
It's all gluten free,
Absolutely.
100%.
My wife's eating good today. I'm gonna have to bring her home something.
She gluten free?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
celiac.
Oh,
Nice.
we have celiacs.
And
Yeah.
my she's trying to make my daughter go gluten-free, but she's fighting it. All right.
So we have our two of our standard menu items for the bakery. The brownie is obviously gluten-free, and I would guarantee you I'd put that up against any brownie that's out there.
Okay, it's coming home to you tonight,
Delicious.
Lila. I'm bringing that home to you.
Enjoy. And then we have our cookie, which is also a vegan cookie. It's a standard chocolate chip, but as you can see, it's nice and fluffy for a gluten-free cookie. It's really good.
Okay, what are your hours?
8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday to
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Every day.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'm tired. I need a vacation. I'm like, that is too much.
Yeah.
Different menus during the morning and afternoon?
We have like a breakfast and all day menu that goes until 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then at 4 p.m. we continue the all day, and then we have a specific dinner menu from 4 p.m. onwards.
What kind of stuff would we see on the dinner menu?
Well, the magic chicken tikka kebab
Okay.
is on there. We have a vegan pad thai. We have a like a Korean beef bulgogi bowl.
Neat.
We have a dinner version of our burrito. So yeah.
We've
Awesome.
got a pulled brisket with some Whole30 barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah, the hangry.
That
So
was
good.
pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
More pickles too.
You know, this is like I eat the least healthy of probably any person you ever met, but I'd eat all this stuff.
It's delicious.
Because it's like, I don't know, my body
No.
rejects healthy.
Well, the idea too is that people like you, where your wife is celiac and
Yeah.
you're not, that you can both come in. She's in a safe space and you're enjoying the food. It's not doesn't feel like you're sacrificing
No,
anything.
this does not look like a sacrifice. This looks like a heck of a yummy lunch for me today. What's your website?
www.justbekitchen.com.
Do people order on there?
Oh yeah, order online, takeout, delivery.
Anything else before we go? Do we forget anything? You want to say anything to anybody?
If you want to, be a better version of yourself with nourishing food
Who
and
doesn't?
anti-inflammatory food, then this is the place.
Healthy and delicious. You can't beat
Yeah.
that.
And we
Absolutely.
just voted the best dog-friendly patio too. So,
Oh, you got a patio.
yeah,
Very nice.
yeah.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Thank
You
you.
as well.
We'll see everybody tomorrow for another episode of What's for Lunch. We have Pig and Sprout coming on. I'm going to try and just chow down on this.
Just
shove
roll it
this-
up and
or roll it up?
yeah.
Is that what I should
well,
do?
just on the sides there, like
Okay.
a kebab.
I'm like,
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Let's eat! Boom.